Hey there, Nicola here, Remembrance into the Light. I hope you're all well. I've got my whiteboard out today and I'm going to ask a question. The question is, it's all about energy, my channel, and the question is why do we get back pain, energetic back pain, okay? If you've got back pain that has turned into physical, we're going to see why did that happen and why did we get into that space where we get back issues, okay? So this is coming from my perspective, it's coming from my greater knowing as I channel it through my heart using light language codes. If you're watching this and you think this is a little bit crazy, that's all right, that's your perspective. I'm an energy healer and this is my perspective. So take what resonates and what doesn't resonate. It's all right, it's okay. So let us look at the physical body and the perspective of knowing that the physical body is energy. It's a solid mass of energy. It's vibration. If we've got flowing energy around us and we've also got physical energy around us. Okay, so we're looking, and everything, as I say, is energy. Before we get into the video, I just want to sort of check in with me with all of my details below to contact me. There's nicolalight.com if you want to work with me on a mentoring session to help you through this. If you're dealing with ascension symptoms, if you want to know about light language, there's a light language course link below also. So go check out all of those details if you want more information. And also I have a membership if you want to join me on there. Well, I'll go into a little bit more detail when all of my videos into that, which isn't then accessible on normal free YouTube. So if you do want to support me on with my journey and access more information about these wonderful subjects of energy symptoms, which is going to be a playlist here for you, then please join me in the membership. There are 3 different tiers, so go check that out as well. Okay, let's have a little look then at back pain. Okay. So we've got somebody standing there in their physical body. They've got energy flowing through them. The physical body is also energy. Now let me just tap in with the light language that I'm going to bring forward for you. Do remember that there is an ignition from within with a remembrance through these light codes. So it's not just me wittering away in light language. These are subconscious awakenings within for you to remember this at a deep soul level of us understanding. So you're pushing through amnesia. So these codes will assist you in that process. So do be aware of that as I channel this information through. And when I mean from channeling, it is actually coming from multi-dimensional aspect, integration and remembrance as I bring forward these codes. Okay. Dish! So we know then that we have information that comes in from the top of the crown. We have this higher level of intelligence, this vibration of a really high frequency of light. So the frequency is really beautiful, high vibes, okay? As it moves through into physicality, the physicality of the earth moves the energy down. As it does, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker as it runs down into the lower chakra system. So it's stronger as it comes in, but then it filters down through into physicality, and then it basically slows down as the lower chakras here get more dense. So the lower chakras hold more density. And at the lower chakra density, we hold the base chakra. So I do hope that you can see that. It's quite small writing. As it comes into the top of the head, as it comes up from the upper flowing system, it hits the top of the head. So as it hits the top of the head, it then moves into the third eye from the crown, So you've got to see this as a separate thing to this, okay? So within this, as the energy flows through from a higher frequency, from a plus frequency, it comes down, hits the top, comes into this space here. Now, we're going to go into another subject of the crown and why we get headaches later, but we're talking about the back in this now video. As the energy comes down past the third eye, it hits the back of the neck. Now, the back of the neck is really sort of quite a crucial point. It's like a junction. Okay, so we have a junction here, which is the neck. And from the neck, as it comes from the top of the spine, which is what we're talking about back issues, so from the top of the neck to the pelvis, okay, to the bottom tailbone. So we go from the neck to the tailbone. So in physicality, we've got that joint system, the spinal cord, the spine that runs through, okay? So this that runs down through here then is the spine. And this is what we're talking about here, the spine, okay? Which is the neck to the tailbone. Okay, we know this. Now, so let's switch it then into an energetic flowing system for you to understand why is it that then you get back pain. There are many layers within this of the understanding of why do we get symptoms of back pain. The symptoms of back pain comes from a sense of a block. Okay, so we have an energetic electric block. Okay, there's a reason why I put electric then. Okay, there. See, yes, it is meant to have said electric, but I was going to write, I thought it was, so ego was saying it's energy. No, it's electric. If we look at the electric pulsing system through a house, say, as above, so below we're looking at here, when you plug something in, then you get energy moving through, which is the electric running through to power the video or the light. So we need a connection. As the energy is plugged in, so we're plugging in up here, we're plugged in at the back of the neck, we're plugged in like with electricity voltage, pulsing energy of flow that runs through the body. Okay. If there is a loose wire within the, say, hairdryer, say for instance an appliance, you're going to get a break in that, and then the hairdryer won't work well. Okay, so you'll get an electric energy surge that might overheat, it might cause an issue. There's your back pain, because the electricity, the voltage, the pain is felt in the workings of the physical body, because the physical body, after all, is an organic, a piece of machinery, a vessel in which we reside in. So our soul is in the body. So the soul is in the body. But we're talking about the body. We're not talking about the soul at this point, because the ego will then, from mind, run the body and see that there is an issue, there is a fault, a blockage, a distinction, that there is something that is running through the field that is causing an issue for the body not to run smoothly, because the body should be absolutely running absolutely beautifully fine. But we see that there are energy blocks. It's very electric. It's very painful that the mind picks up on that there is an issue. It's giving a calibration as it runs through, but there's a fault within the system. So you're experiencing from mind, from the sensory perception of the body, that you're picking up that you've got pain. So the body's telling you that you've got a block. And this block is what we need to work through. Okay. Alagiana arisia bakiana. What causes the back pain? Alagiana arisia bakiana. So let's have a little look at the block. So the block itself can come in many perceptions of what that block might be. So it could come from an ancestral block. It can come from a past life block. It can come from an emotional block. And it also can come from a mental block. You might be having an experience of a mental block, meaning that you program yourself into believing that you have it, and regardless if you've actually cleared the block or not, you take the ownership of it, and then you program yourself into having the experience of having a pain in the back. So you're pushing through into then mind control. Okay, then there's mind control involved here. So which is more of I don't know the word for it. More of a psychological block in that you start to claim. That's another subject. We do that in another video, so I'll write that. So it's claiming. Okay, Alagiana risi makosha makiatan agarabakane mosha bakina makaisa. So tutu bau sabakina akarata risia kiatana makosha bakimo kosha makietam. Elagiana risi makosha makiatam. There is energy that moves through us, which is a sense of higher being and understanding as it flows through the system. You are pulling a sense of data down from the universe, which is the remembrance of the soul journey. So you're bringing in data to experience, okay, from higher levels of understanding. But what happens is with the data, as you're moving it through the energetic field, you're going to have circumstances where the mind then claims it, and then you start then storing the energy in reflection to where it is in the body. So it might be that it might be stored in the heart space. It might be in the heart because you're storing the data and not allowing it to flow through you. It might be that you're storing it in the lower body, in the sacral, and so then you're then storing it here. So you have storages which then affect into the emotional body, that then it stores into the body, and then you claim it. So you then claim the energy of the emotion, and it's held within the body. You might claim the emotions of not filtering energy through your heart. So again, the body then stores it. It stores it in the spine. It stores it in the energetic flowing system of the spine. That's the simplest of it. So when we store emotions within the body, we don't allow it to flow through us, and then we create a block. Yes? Simples, yeah? Alagiana dada bisimo kosha, alagia dada eso, idama kosha kita delisia. So gomo shabakiana kiatan akratana kita delisia. Elagiana baksha. If we look at past lives and ancestral lines, we're going to group that together in this particular video, but we'll go deeper into this in the membership video. But when we look at this, we're looking at the distortion of the illusion of time. So if we look at time, this is then relevant because we can pull everything in, whether it's ancestral or past lives, into a now moment to release it from the system. Because once we see something, we can clear it. Once we see that there is a block in the back, in the spinal column, relative to the chakra system, we can then clear the energy. And as we clear the energy through the physical body, you can push it out of the hands and out of the feet and out of the breath as you blow it out. This allows the flowing. So you would see within my videos, there's playlists on there, so check those out, about how to actually clear your energy. So that, like I said, there are videos in there, and there's more details in my membership videos to assist you in how to actually clear your energy in the first place, as well as little courses that you'll find with links below. The key thing is to be aware of that when the pain is showing up, it might be some of these blocks that you'll be experiencing. The first thing that I want you to do is to check in with how does it feel when you are dealing with that block, with that pain, the electricity that's running through the spine. What does it feel like to experience that? Is an emotion being shown to you? Of course, you might be feeling in pain, so there might be fear to move. But what is it? We're looking for the seeding, the origins of where is that stored, whether it's in the now moment from the mental or emotional state, or whether we're looking at through all time and space, which is past lives and ancestral lines. It's a really brief outline to this information. And as I said before, I will go a little bit more deeper into the exclusive information on my membership. And also the top tier, which it also holds distant healing, light language codes on a monthly basis, and more exclusive, deeper intelligence goes on that tier, as well as on my Patreon. So go check out those links below if you want more detail about how to clear your back pain when we look at it from an energetic perspective. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not putting it out there that I know it all. I just know from my own experience, if I get a back pain, I check in with it. Why are you showing me, body? Why are you showing me? Is it emotional, mental block? Is it within the time of now to bring forward into this now moment to heal myself? What is going on? Don't claim the pain. See the pain as the body trying to show you something so you can move it through your energetic field. So I'm going to use this, leave this video here for now. I'm going to continue a little bit more deeper in my membership and Patreon video for those that want to join me in there. But the key thing is today is just to remember that you have the power to move the energy through you. There is a fault within the spinal column area relative to your chakra systems, and you can allow that energy to move through once you deepen the understanding and remembrance of how to move that energy through. So as I said before, check out all my other playlists to assist you on my YouTube channel. So I do hope that that serves you well, that back pain actually there as an ascension symptom can be cleared actually quite easily when you know how to do so. If it's become more of a physical issue, then there is something more beyond that, and that will be another subject entirely. I'm talking about ascension back pain issues that you may have. So I'm going to pop that up there. So it's all to do with ascension symptoms. Okay, so I'll make that perfectly clear on the title. So please comment below. Let me know if you've been dealing with back pain and if that video there helps you on with your journey to release it. Check out all that I said before, all the other links below. If you want to work with me one-to-one, check out those details as well. Like and subscribe and share this information if anyone's got any back pain issues with their ascension on their spiritual journey, and I hope that serves you well. So lovely seeing you. I will come in and do another video for you all about the crown with headaches after. So check out that one, and I'm just going to write that down now. Headaches. We're going to go on and we do that, so check out the next playlist video to help you if you're dealing with ascension symptoms of headaches. Okay, speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.